Okay, this is 2.10, which is solving story problems part 2. Okay, so to retroactively kind of go over how to do this, we kind of messed up yesterday, but we can do this today. There are 3 things that I do while I'm doing these problems that are in my head, and that's pause, write an equation, pause, define what you know, and pause, what are you solving for? So I'm going to model that with 4 problems. So number 1, Johnny worked 3 less than twice as long as Marita. I'm going to pause right there because I've identified that there's an equation. So I'm not even going to look at everything else. I'm just going to go and write it. So Johnny worked implies J equals 3 less than twice. Less than tells me to put 3 at the end, so minus 3. Twice as long as Maria. Twice means 2 times. It's going to be Maria. So there's my equation. J equals 2m minus 3. Next, if Johnny worked for 15 hours, I'm going to pause because that tells me something that I know. Johnny worked 15 hours. So J equals 15. How long did Maria work? Pause. That's what I'm solving for. How long did Maria work? So I know my answer is going to look like m equals something. All right, I have everything I need. Time to go solve. Solve this equation at J equals 15. Substitute and solve. Add 3 to both sides. 18 equals 2m. Divide by 2. 9 equals m. Cool, but what does that mean? Well, m is how long Maria worked. So Maria worked 9 hours. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and model it in number 2. However, there are no arrows drawn, so I'm going to have to draw them myself. Here we go. At the start of a printing job, the printer begins with 400 sheets of paper. The printer uses 18 sheets per minute. Okay, so the printer begins with 400 sheets of paper. Printer uses 18 sheets per minute. I'm going to pause and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write an equation now. Not looking at anything else, just this. So I'm going to look through and I see per. Per mathematically tells me multiplication times, okay, minutes. So it's 18 sheets per minute. 18 times m. Okay. Now, it says it begins with 400 sheets and then uses 18 sheets per minute. So if we're beginning at 400 and using 18 per minute, that tells me uses actually means subtract. Because it's going to be 400 minus 18 sheets every minute. Now, what does this leave me with? This tells me, for subtracting sheets of paper, P is going to be how much is left. Okay. So my verbal model, just to make sure I've got it, is how much paper is left. How much paper is left is 400, the 400 sheets, minus 18 sheets per minute. Excellent. That's something I can write. P is equals 400 minus 18 per minute. Okay, I haven't even read the second half, but I've written an equation. Now, how many sheets of paper will remain? I'm going to pause because that told me what I'm solving for. P equals is what my answer should look like. In the printer after 12 minutes. Pause. That's what I know. I know minute equals 12. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to solve this equation at m equals 12. 400 minus 18 times 12. 18 times 12 is 216. 400 minus 216 is 184. What the heck does this mean? How many sheets of paper will remain? There will be 184 sheets remaining. Okay, now number 3 is very similar to the first one that we did. The number of apples on a table is 13 more than twice the number of bananas. Pause, write an equation. Okay, I'm going to pause. The number of apples on a table is 13 more than twice the number of bananas. Twice means multiply number of bananas. So what's on the other side of the equal sign? The number of apples. This is A. Okay, there's my equation. A equals 2B plus 13. Keep reading. If there are 37 apples, pause, define what you know. A equals 37. How many bananas are there? Pause. What are you solving for? B equals something. We don't know how many bananas there are. That's what we're solving for. So we'll solve this at A equals 37. 37 equals 2B plus 13. Subtract 13 on both sides. Okay, divide by 2. 24 divided by 2 is 12. What does this mean? There are 12 bananas. There are 12 bananas. Whew. Last one. This one's going to be tough. We can do it though. Here we go. A cafe offers discounted meal plans to students. Sweet. But I don't really care about that. The monthly bill is $20 for membership in the meal plan and $3 for each meal. Okay. This is my equation. I need to write my equation. Monthly bill is. Monthly bill is. So the bill is $20 for a membership, okay, and then $3 for each meal. So if it was $3 for each meal, then it would be $3 times the meal. Yeah. Come back later, taking a test. What's your question?